Now, several social justice organizations are calling on President Cyril Ramaphosa to release 32 pieces of vacant and underutilized public land to communities. Carl James is political organizer of the organization Ndifuna Ukwazi. She joins me now. Carl, I appreciate your time this afternoon. Just give us a summary of what your petition is.
This is an historic march. We started at the banks of the Liesbeek River, the confluence of the Black and the Liesbeek River. And this is very important because it was there in 1657, through the deployment of Roman Dutch law and title deeds, where law was used to legitimize the theft of land of our ancestors.
From the drudgery and pain, from the pain, we will rise again. We will rise again. We will rise again.
We've been gathering details of different communities across South Africa who are struggling to access land and tenure security. And these communities live in a variety of different circumstances. Some of them live on land that they've lived on for decades with no tenure security. Others live on land that's not suitable for habitation and are requesting land elsewhere. And basically what we've done is we've spoken to people all over the place, we've gathered all of their information, and then we've spent a significant amount of time and energy finding pieces of national and provincially owned public land that these communities can then apply for. Ultimately, our land and housing system in South Africa is failing. We used to have 300 informal settlements in 1994. We have well over 3,000 now. And the growth of our cities and the story of the growth of our cities is predominantly one of informality. The urban land reform project or process or program has really failed entirely. There are very, very few examples of people being returned to land from which they were evicted, and there are very, very few examples of people who were discriminated against under apartheid getting access to decent, well-located land or housing.
We are gathered here. The main message that we are trying to send, or what we are demanding, is that the president needs to use his powers, the powers given to him by the State Land Disposal Act, to donate land to the people so that people can use it according to their needs. We are now on our way to his presidential residence.
Today, 8 social movements from across South Africa will submit requests to President Cyril Ramaphosa to donate 32 pieces of vacant and underutilized public land to communities living with insecure tenure by making use of the State Land Disposal Act. There will be political action to mark the submission of requests for donation of land in both Cape Town and Johannesburg.
So in Western Cape right now, comrades, there are more than 1,000 comrades at the official residence of the president. Also in Durban, there is also an action happening around the land and the People's Land campaign.
Goodley kindly wrote an email to the mayor. He could not be here today, but I do want to take this opportunity to read exactly what he said. The mayor of the city of Cape Town, Gordon Lewis, associates himself with the efforts to secure more land for affordable housing developments across the city, and particularly in areas close to working opportunities.
We are handing this to you in good faith, that you will convey that the only response we want from the president is he's approving these parcels of land. If he should not, we are not threatening, but we are promising that he's going to, if he's never experienced a toothache, he we will experience one. One that is never experienced.